So it was great working with Matt DeLucas from Mattrified Games. I really think Merfight's a really cool game. They're doing some awesome stuff. So I actually wanted to show you all the trailer. Maybe we'll take a quick look at it. And I wanted to give some thoughts on it before we get into playing some games. I think this is really cool. I think it's important for people to kind of share their thoughts when they're making stuff and what's going on with this. Trailers in particular can be very divisive, so something worth taking a look at it. So let's hop on over, and I'm gonna take a look at the Merfight Curse of the Arctic Prince Steam Early Access trailer.
Oh, this won't do.
Huh, you're nothing but a warm.
Impressed? Intimidated? Doesn't matter, and neither do you.
The aquatic may forgive you, but I won't.
You can't stop me.
Crawl along. I have no quarrel with you.
Come on, I'm bored already!
Let's see if you're worthy of my knowledge.
I'm getting too old for this.
A new protege?
You're already washed up.
Don't worry, you're next.
You're not worthy of my throne.
You're barely a snack.
Yo, so there we have it. That is the trailer that Matt and I put together for Merfight. Ducky, can't believe there's someone named Vengeful Calamari out there and they're not the one making the merfolk themed fighting game. Heaven or Shell. That's right, Sean. Honestly, that was kind of there were two things that I drew from when I was asking Matt about the game and what he wanted to get across with this trailer. And there was two things that came up. Heaven or Shell, and then the A Tale of Souls and Scales, right? Where Matt definitely wanted to get across the fact that this is look, it's not a super serious game. There's going to be some story stuff, there's some lore, there's some adventure, but this is not like doom and gloom, grimdark, end of the world type stuff. This is more, and the way I put it was think of it less Dark Souls and more shonen adventure. You want the exciting rising music and the your hero coming up and having his grand adventure. That's the kind of feel. And it's it's fun, it's engaging, it's referential, it's jokey, it's cool. It's so started leaning into the puns. Initially I was going on about I was like, oh well, maybe you should do 12 unique fighters, and it's no man, it's they're fishy fighters. This is a fun, relatively lightweight, interesting game, and it's the fighting games but it does some cool and interesting different stuff. Give you what you know about it, show you the little twist. You get the Soul Calibur reference with Souls and Scales. You get the Guilty Gear reference with Heaven and Shell. These are the things you know. There are more lighthearted twist on it, is kind of the ambience. So thank you, Punk. That you think that it hits that kind of balance between tongue-in-cheek and a little serious, right? Yeah, and that's it. So I hope I was able to show that off. One of the big things, the Kickstarter was there to fund the voice acting work, and the voice actors are phenomenal, and that stuff is coming along really well. So we really wanted to showcase them and the characters, because that's really what Matt DeLucas from Mattrified Games is really considering important, right? He really likes the idea of these unique characters and this unique story and the kind of lore and that kind of world building to play into the interest that players are going to find in it in a large way. So showing off the unique voice actors and the personalities and that kind of stuff was very important. And then we made sure that we were including some stuff in there, how does the combo system work, right? It's you got your basic hits, you got your specials. Oh, look, there's some defensive mechanics. You can block and roll. Oh, that's cool. So it shows kind of more of the technical gameplay interplay, but it's not a gameplay trailer, right? It's selling people on the idea of Merfight Curse of the Arctic Prince. as opposed to selling people on the idea of I'm gonna lab out these combos. So you gotta like think about what you're looking to accomplish when you're making one of these things and directing it, right? And hopefully that it was kind of conveyed to the audience and to viewers that that was the kind of thing that we were trying to explore and we were trying to showcase. And that's why the trailer turned out that way, as opposed to like the character reveal trailer, which might be more combo focused, right? Like a gameplay trailer might be more mechanically oriented as opposed to thematically oriented. Yeah, the characters are funny, but they still got buttons. Absolutely, man. Octonia with that big flex. That's a satisfying button, folks. So no, it was really cool. I saw a lot of people hop onto the idea of like Heaven or Shell. They were like, yo, I saw Heaven or Shell. I'm sold. This is dope. Right? Other people saw some of the pop cancel combos and were like, holy heck, that looks so sick to perform. Like, I can't wait to get my hands and get on the meaty aspects of that, right? So I'm glad there was a little bit of, a little something for everything, for everyone going into that.